Well, hello. Long time no see. Hello, everyone. I got a call today from a friend, and she's an EXJW friend, and we met online, and she's become a mama to me. We were talking today. She's like, "Are you okay? Is everything going all right? What's happening? What's new? What's shaking?" And I said, well, I've got this and all these different things. And I said, I've had to cut out a few things just because I realized that I can't do it all. I mean, I want to do it all, but there's no way that I can do so many things so well. And I had to really think to myself, and maybe you've considered this as well. I'm sure you have, but what's valuable to you? You know, what are the things in your life that you value more than anything? Because after leaving the Jehovah's Witnesses, it's like, it's a good question, right? Like, what is it that we really value? Because it's not Jehovah, it's not the Kingdom Hall, it's not our brothers and sisters. So what is it? What is it that we value? And so this month in my women's group, that's a place that I am every single day, just so you know. I was always there. Every day but Sunday I'm posting, encouraging, having coaching calls, and it's just, I'm involved with this group of women because that's my passion, you know. And so that's what we talked about this month, was time management. And one of the things we talked about was the values. What do you value in your life? And for me, it was good for me to review this stuff too. It's like, well, I value time with my family, and I value improving myself, and I mean, there's so many different things. We could go on and on, but I had to really question myself, because I knew that I can't do all the things. Like, these are things that I value, but what's more important at a certain time? Okay, this is maybe more important than that thing, or we can put this thing off a little bit, but then we got to get back to it. And it's a real juggling act, right? And so when I was talking to her, and she mentioned she was doing so much too, and she's like, how did we ever do it before as Jehovah's Witnesses? And I said, you know what? That is such a good question. I love that question. How did we do it? And I said, I'm going to answer you right now. Okay, here's the thing. We weren't worried about a lot of things. We weren't worried about pursuing our career, or not pursuing, but like improving, right? We weren't worried about improving our career, or building up our business, or we weren't worried about investing our money, because, you know, everything was just going to be taken care of, right? We weren't really worried about it. We were worried about just maybe having a job, making sure that job could get us to meetings on meeting nights, making sure that we'd have enough time for our family and field service, and going to meeting service. What else? It's pretty much it, right? Like, our life was super basic, kind of. When I'm looking back, I'm thinking, I wasn't worried about a lot of stuff. I wasn't worried about the future. I wasn't worried about education. How did we do it? Let me tell you how we did it. We weren't concerned with a lot of things. We weren't concerned with politics and, oh my gosh, so many things. We were just tuned into jw.org, and we would just follow and do whatever they said. And the way that we were able to survive was being servants. A lot of us had like the servant style jobs. So whether it was waiting tables, or taking care of other people's kids, or washing windows, or janitorial, right? Even the people that had businesses, basically what they did is they just created themselves a job for themselves, you know? So I just thought that was really interesting, that conversation today. How did we do it? We didn't even live life, okay? I would love for anybody that disagrees with me, like, I don't know, give me a thumbs down, or put a comment, like, what do you think? Because that was just my initial take on everything. Now we have freedom. That's another one of my big values, is having the freedom, having the mental freedom, because there's so many people that are ex-Jehovah's Witnesses that they're free, physically free, but they're still trapped in that mindset. And so because of that, they're not really free, so freedom is a big value of mine. Freedom, education, just building myself up, being with my family and friends. And so, yeah. So I've had to make some hard decisions. One of the decisions that I made, I solidified basically because I had been thinking about this for quite a few months, but I'm going to be closing down my Facebook group called I Just Want to Heal and Move On. So that's my free Facebook group. That's where all the magic started. It's where everything started. And unfortunately, I'm just not able to be there as much as I had been before. And I'm not able to make it into the vision that I had. And I had some people step up last time and say, hey, well, what if I helped you? Or what if I took over? And I said, okay, let's do that, because that would be good. And that was okay for a while. But basically, here's the thing. It's not my vision right now. What the group is not what I'm envisioning for how I want to reach people. And so I put up that post yesterday saying that I'm going to be closing down the group. And I said, but here's some other places you can find me. You can find me on YouTube. There's a whole community there, and especially in the comment section and stuff, you can get a lot of help there. And then also in my women's group for on Facebook. So that's a place that I will be checking in there every single day. And for my YouTube subscribers, I'll give you a code if you want it, You can do whatever you want. Actually, I forget if it's, okay, I think it's L50, ELLE 50, and that gives you 50% off of the cost of the program. So every month we have a new topic. This month, like I said, was time management, and then next month in May will be relationships, and we have coaching calls that I do twice a month. There's been times where there's some people that aren't able to make the group calls, and so I said, I was just gonna connect with you all and give you a free coaching session, So I want the group to stay really close and connected. Right now I only have 12 women, and that's the way it's been almost for a year, which has been really cool because we've really built up our base of support, and we've come really connected to each other. So yeah, I am going to be opening up that group for more people if anybody wants to join. So 50% off, and so then I think it makes it like $23 a month. So if you have priced out coaching, that's a really good deal, right? There's been a couple of times that we've had coaching calls, only a couple show up, or one time there was one, so somebody got the whole session to themselves. So yeah, that's what I want. I want more connection. I want more one-on-one time with people that are really interested in investing in themselves, in their future. And sometimes, I can make all the videos, all the posts, I can say all the things, but until we get like the one-on-one, that's when it really hits home. So yeah, that's what I've decided. That's the direction I'm going to be taking things, and I'm going to be showing up here on YouTube a little bit more. I had to clear out some mental clutter, and by that, what I mean is saying no to a lot of different things. Like, I have really had to go through and look at all of the things that I'm doing in my life and ask myself, is this really, where is it getting me? Is it really helping me progress, as a person, or is it holding me back? Am I saying yes to all of these things to people please, to make sure that the other people approve of what I'm doing so then I can feel proud of myself? But really, I have to be proud of myself regardless of what anybody thinks. And You know, sometimes the comment section here on YouTube, it's rough, y'all. It's rough. There's some super awesome, beautiful comments, okay? I love all the comments. If you want to comment to me, I read all of them. Lately, I have not read them all right away, because there's some people that are just like, they don't get it. You know, they don't understand what I'm doing on here. So let me just tell you, with my my business as a life coach, it's a little business that I started on the side as a project or a challenge. Some people would call it a passion project, but you know, I work full time in corporate, and I have a leadership role in my position. I'm doing good in my career, but there's something missing from that, and that it's like the heart is missing. You know, my heart is missing there. And so I have family stuff, I've got the career stuff, but it's like I wanted to tap back into my roots, and I wanted to reach back, like, are you struggling? I can help you. I've been there, like, seriously, I can help you. And so I invested in myself, and I put myself through it's like a college, it's an online program, but now there's a waiting list. So I don't even know. I think now I'm not even sure people can get into the full program, but not only have I been through a lot in my life, but I invested in myself with coaching, okay? When I was paying for my course, my whole course, it was $20,000. Yeah. I thought, man, if I can help myself, that'd be so cool. And if I can help others, that'd be so awesome. So here I am, you know, it's been a great investment in my own life, and then I get to share it with you, you know, all of these mindset shifts, and just a new vision for ourselves, you know, becoming somebody new, because when you leave the witnesses, it is like you just got kind of born again. Like, you got born. I don't mean born again, but like you got born, like you got pushed out. It was painful, you know, and here you are, a brand new baby in the world. Like, what are you going to do? You're a grown baby. Like, what do you want to do? And you can look at that like, oh, it's a clear slate, I can do anything I want. Or is it like, oh, it's a clear slate, I could do anything I want? Like, how do you want to look at it? Do you want to look at it like it's a gift that was given to you? Or do you want to look at it like it's some sort of detriment to you and your future, you know? Because that little tiny mindset shift, just that one, will get you thinking a little bit different. A question I like to ask myself is, how could this actually be so perfect for me right now? How could it be so perfect? And then my brain goes to work on figuring out the answer for myself. And so, yeah, that's where I've arrived, you know, like reading the comments, people are confused by me. I get it. It's confusing because there is some coaches out there that are just, they're all about that money, honey. But let me tell you, I did a little experiment. Do you remember doing YouTube videos and like how much I would make? It basically, if I put out a video every single day, every day posting on YouTube, I make about $100 a month. Well, I haven't done that since I did it as a challenge just to see what would happen, because I was kind of testing it out. But I don't really want to make videos every single day. And it's really $100 for 30 videos a month. Come on now. This is so silly. So I just did it as an experiment, but I'm not making money on YouTube. I'm actually not making money off of my women's group. I'm not really making money in my business because it all just evens out. And especially all of the things that I've invested in, you know, my $20,000 worth of, you know, this coach school that I went to, the life coach school, you know, my own private coaching that cost $250 an hour is what I paid for myself. My business coaching, I've just now gotten that paid off. That was $800 a month. I'm in another program that is $5,000 for 6 months. So Let me just tell you, this whole time I'm investing in myself. I'm investing in my own brain and my own mind, in my own future. And I hope to share those things with you. You know, that's what I really want. Like, I'm not doing this to make a great big profit. I think it would be kind of cool. I was thinking it'd be kind of nice to be a coach as a like after I retire, you know, then I could like go deeper into it. But honestly, with my schedule and what I have going on in my life, and as a single mom, there's no way. I cannot go all in on my business, on my coaching business, because there's not enough time in the day. You know, my career that I work at, that pays me the money, pays my bills, I'm working 12-hour shifts. So I can't go all in, okay? And I'm doing this as a service to the community. You know, I'm hoping to be, really, if you read in my bio, under my YouTube bio, it says something like, you know, I just want to show kind of like the other side of like when you leave, like you can go through hard stuff and you can come out of it. And let me tell you, I'm not saying that this is an easy life, okay? It is a challenge, okay? So there's a lot of people still stuck in, but they're not ready for the challenge. They're not ready. I need a drink. Made myself a little protein shake. There's some people that are stuck in. Yeah, they are not ready for the challenge. But anyway, my daughter's here, so I gotta go. But I just wanted to check in and tell you that I care. All right. Okay. Bye, everyone.
Okay, I'll go to this